Welcome to the Magma Clubhouse. We've been having a blast hanging out, chatting, and pushing pixels together with our Magma community. Each week, we pick a theme, a color palette, or maybe a fun background scene for the canvas that we'll be painting on together. All are welcome to join us, and if you want to invite your friends over, you can find all the details to share with them in the video description below. We'll be getting started shortly, so go top up your coffee mug and grab a drawing tablet. While you wait, give the stream a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and drop us a comment to let us know where in the world you're tuning in from today. Oh, we're live. I was expecting that to go a little bit longer. Hello. Welcome everybody to the Clubhouse. I'm just giving everybody permission here so that they can start adding stuff to the canvas. Cool. So I'm Ryan. Welcome to another round of some very chilled, hanging out, drawing together in the Clubhouse. So before we get started, I can hide this panel. Just a little note, we do have some T's and C's to pay. Can you guys hear me all right? I just want to check that first. Can you hear me? Because I'm a little further away from my microphone than normal. Perhaps, no, it looks like it's fine. Okay, so as I was saying, we have some T's and C's. Obviously, be nice to everyone. Right? Don't draw over where other people are drawing. Make sure everyone's got some space. But if space is running low, we do have a second canvas down below. So let's start out on this first one, and then we can move on to the second one if we run out of space. Keep things safe for work, of course. And just to let you know that sometimes we will use footage from the stream and also our canvases as part of promotional material to share with other people, share what you guys are doing and what we get up to in the Clubhouse. So let's almost get to it. I do have some things I want to show because we've had some interesting times, some interesting work being created. Who we got there? So I can't see so far. Too much Poco. Hello, and Manju, of course. Got a few other people rolling in. DPO, Double A, nice. Got the gang coming together. So before I dive in, you guys are welcome to start. I want to share, if I can find it, just some of what's been going on in various spots, what people have been sharing with us in the Magma Discord. There's been some really cool work, Gib with these birds, Nexus in the classroom. So every Monday and Thursday we do classroom studies. We're doing studies of all kinds of stuff. This week it was mushrooms and DPO as well in one of our previous sessions. And we do 1 hour studies. Yesterday, or this week rather, it was mushrooms, and instead of doing the mushroom, Nexus went along and focused on the bark, the wooden bark, which is cool. It looked amazing. So some really cool stuff going on here. DPO pushing a little further, or having some fun doing a little Skeletor. Who was that? That was Duplo doing his anatomy studies. So very cool stuff, guys. That's from our last Clubhouse, the narrative themed canvas. A lot of fun. We had 2 canvases in the works there. One main one, the second one had a couple of things added to it. So that was cool. This was very cute. I like what was going on in there. So something else to point out, Schoolism currently has its seasonal sale. They do it twice a year where they do $100 off. And if you've got time, you want to focus on leveling up your skills, highly recommend Schoolism. You're getting top level instructors. There's about 50 plus courses on there now. And you have full access to all of them for the period of a year, and that's for only $200. So Nathan Fowkes, the background image here, he's one of them. And then lastly, our friends over at Wacom are running a special on the Wacom One where you can get $100 off. So if you're looking for a nice 13-inch display tablet, this is one to consider. So yeah, just good to know. That's running through until the 25th of June. We're still in June. Okay. So yeah, if you're looking to upgrade, want something affordable, consider it. Now let's jump over to the canvas. See if people are already making a start. I can put on, should I put on some music? Kind of got some of my own thing going on in here. I assume you guys got your own music in your headphones, right? Just if anyone's watching the stream and they're wondering, what are these guys going on about? It's so quiet. It's so quiet. It's just because of that. I'll put something super chilled on. Also, if you are watching and you want to join in, all you got to do is check down below the description. The stream description has got everything in it. It'll tell you to first join the Magma art space, and then you can follow the link to the canvas. Now, has anyone noticed anything new going on in Magma today? Might have woken up to something. Let's see, I can put this. Chillcraft, let's do that. I'll keep it soft so that it doesn't compete if you've got stuff in your own ears from your side. Play, music, play. And obviously this canvas is frozen because new brushes, exactly. That's one of the main ones. We've got a few different things that are new. The brushes are one of them. So while you guys can enjoy. Our brushes down here. I was testing the update this morning. Nice, mind you. We've got some different block and line brushes. We've got some new sketch and chalky looking ones, which I quite enjoy. And we've got some textured stuff, some foliage, a few other random different fun shapes you can get creative with. So yeah, this is one of the big updates. Adding a bunch of those, which I worked on, by the way. So if you got feedback, let me know. There are some limitations to our brush engine, but hopefully these will get you going. And now you will have access to these for at least 14 days, potentially the full month. I think my wires got a little crossed on the specifics of that. But so these are all for our Blaze members, right? But even if mind you, learned that my last name was Alan because of the video. Correct. So the brushes are available to all of our Blaze subscribers, but if you're a free user, that's okay. You'll still get to test them out whenever you join the Clubhouse or the classroom sessions. They'll be made available for you during those periods. But you will have time, at least 2 weeks, to play around with all those brushes, have a whole lot of fun. Mind you, it's with 2 L's, A-double-L-A-N. At least you had an A in towards the end, like A-N at the end. A lot of people spell it with an E. I've been having to correct the spelling of my name since I was 6 or 7. As soon as I got to the first grade, having to correct people. I mean, come on. Right, so feel free to dive into those brushes today if you want to. I'm gonna grab my sketch around. A surprising number of people, mind you. A surprising number of people. Now my pen is not working. Why is that? Let's see. Maybe I know what happened because I rebooted the iPad and then probably disconnected the pen, and there we go. All connected. Yep, we got Everest here as well. Oops, I've closed something. Who else we got here? Too many devices. Who's the other person? Yeah. Bomb Jaws. Cool. Welcome. No, it's great to have you guys here. I thought this would be a pretty fun theme. Oh, and that reminds me, something DPO and I were chatting about earlier. This theme is actually a past one from the Character Design References Monthly Challenge. Yeah, they do obviously a challenge every month with a new theme over on characterdesignreferences.com. And this month, their theme is Modern Witches, which I was tempted to use for this actually, but when you get started with this, don't want to take any wind out of your sails if you do have an idea for that. But that runs until the beginning of next month, I think the 5th of June. So if you want to participate, characterdesignreferences.com. And yeah, like I said, this theme comes from one of their past challenges. I thought it was a really fun one. Who knows what madness will appear here. I'm going to try something a little different today. I'm going to try and stand for this full session because I've been sitting all day at my desk, shrimping, hovering over. Okay. Let's have a look here. Where's my reference? And anyone who's watching or participating, you guys can either chat on the canvas or in the stream chat. I will glance over there from time to time. The best spot is on the canvas, I think. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. If you're just watching, chat in the stream chat. If you're on the canvas, it's obviously going to be easier. Yeah. Whoa, check those blocks. And if you are only finding out about the fact that there's been an update to Magma and some new brushes, check out the YouTube channel. The last 2 videos posted, we've got the what's new and the new brushes update videos. In the brushes update, I kind of run through, very basically what you can do with some of the brushes, what you can expect. So yeah. So I made a little start here with my little doggo on the skateboard. Not gonna lie, I get quite a kick out of these YouTube shorts and Instagram reels of bulldogs on skateboards. I'm quite fond of that. So don't feel like you have to make use of the background either. That's just kind of there just to give a vibe, but you don't have to try and fit things in perspective or anything like that. It's just the background. It's not an environment. Ooh, things are got some stuff going on already. But of course, if you want to integrate the background, I'm not stopping you. That would be cool. Where things get really fun is just when you start playing with the settings for the different brushes. So yeah, that's something to do probably easier off canvas. Well, off this canvas. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can get my microphone. Wait. How soft is my voice right now? Is it quite soft, or is it clear? Just because I've got a little dampening thing on the mic. But so far it seems like I've been heard clearly. Cool. Yeah, once I have a permanent workspace, then I'll get myself a mic that is flattering to my voice and is positioned correctly. Right now I have a very sketchy setup. I've got a couple of books that my quite thick, heavy books that my laptop is leaning against because the hinges are broken on the screen, so it can't hold itself up. Then I've got my phone as the webcam, along with the camera dangling underneath it. But that's connected to a little adjustable arm that I can't fit to the desk because the desk is too. It's got a weird shape. I can't just connect it. So I've had to connect that to another book, a bit thinner, slide that between the two thicker books, and then angle it in here. So it's a little sketchy. But it works. It's just because I'm trying to get everything to the right height while I stand. Okay, Ryan. Stop talking, darn it. You talk too much. You talk too much. Okay. Actually, what we need to do is get some more voices on you. Okay, so I've got, let's see with this image. So work with this. I know some of the brushes start out like really big when you're working on a canvas of the size. Yeah, no, Solomon, he is busy with other things. Okay, let's do this. Let's check my layouts here. Yeah, we'll get him back on the streams at some point. Actually, next month. Yes, next month, because I'm going to be traveling a little bit, and we still want to do a weekend stream. He's going to tackle that. Ooh, I can't wait to tell you guys about what we got planned over the next 2 months. But that I have to wait on that. Yes. Can't tell you yet. So I could probably hide the bottom panel here, right? We don't need that. And hide this. There we go. Let's give some more space to the stream. Cool. That'll do, I think. Nice. Oh, but now I've lost my reference. Where's my reference? Cool. I always have to make sure that I keep the canvas open as my main window. Otherwise, the stream stops. For whatever reason, it pauses on the stream. If I switch over to any other windows. I have not had the best couple of days of drawing. I feel very out of sorts. So let's see. Hopefully today I can get back into things. Get myself right. So far that doesn't work. Selection. Deselect. Something else you guys might have noticed when you logged in today is that we now have storage limits. For our users, particularly our free users will notice it because there's less storage. Hey, Nexus, welcome to the canvas. So we wanted to get rid of the whole archiving of canvases, because we know that's been a little bit of a pain point for folks. It is a bit frustrating. But, layer management is important. Not layer management. That's important too. Layer management is incredibly important. What I mean is file management. So to change things up, we have gotten rid of canvas archiving. So all your canvases, old canvases are now available again. And but now there is a storage limit. And because all those other things have been unarchived, yeah, you might notice. Great to hear. Thanks, Nexus. That, where was I? Must finish thought before reading comment. A wise man once said. So anyway, there are storage limits. You might need to clear out some old drawings, save them to your device so that you can make room for new canvases. Just keep it in mind, you might have to dedicate some time to that. But there is no more archiving. Yeah, I thought so too. Smart team I've got over here. Yeah, I know it gets pretty frustrating, that element. The archiving. Canvases also get pretty big pretty quickly as well. It's easy to miss that, just how big a canvas can get very fast. So I've got this like here. What else was there? This is cool. Probably angle this out a bit more. Just gonna get the bone structure here. Bone structure. Bone and bones. And if you accidentally create an art space, you can now delete that too. Yeah, and exporting. Export your files if you want them as layered files. Export as PSD. Everyone can export a PSD file. Yeah. When you're coming in with a koala. Oh, he's hiding behind there. Very cute. Did he wipe out behind the... I don't actually know what you call this little bowl on its side. And are you guys stoked to see that we've got the text tool in beta? Many requests. Is it Joey? Correct. Oh yeah, of course they call baby koalas Joeys, huh? Just like because they're the same family as kangaroos. I'm gonna have to make this board bigger. I think it's way too small. GIFs on canvases. I won't need to talk ever again. I'll just use GIFs. GIFs. However your preference is. Don't push your luck. It would be cool. Drop a wild idea here. Use the sequence panel to have a sequence of images and be able to somehow push that, turn that into an animated GIF and post it to the main canvas or something. Going to a game design camp in 2 weeks. That's awesome, Manju. Where is that going to be? Is that going to be like in your hometown? Do you have to travel for it? Tell us more. Only 30 minutes drive. Okay, that's chilled. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be super fun. No humans. Oh, how do I? Okay, let's flip this rather like that. Okay. Smart one, Ryan. Smart one. Oh yeah, you were doing like a sort of pixel game at one point, weren't you, mind you? The pixel characters of Solomon and I, right? Just trying to remember. That was a little while ago. So my memory's a little fuzzy. Little fuzzy. Still working on it. Yeah, these things take a long time. Okay. Have you checked out Trent Kanuga on YouTube? Not that he does pixel stuff, but he's a concept artist as well, and decided to make. He's busy making his own game. He's made one already, but also to teach himself how to code and do all the stuff to make a game. Artists can be many things. And between last Clubhouse and now, has anyone gone to go watch Across the Spider-Verse for the first or second time? Just making sure that everyone's done the thing. Smart move, smart move. Yeah, that should be my. Oh, who needs friends? You don't need friends. You can go watch Across the Spider-Verse on your own. There's no shame in going to the cinema by yourself. But of course, with friends is more fun. I think I need to make friends with someone at the cinema who can tell me when like the last day the movie's going to be on the circuit is, so I can go then when there's the least chance of other people being there. Aha, I see. Refuse to go out alone. That's right. That T-Rex skateboarding, that's awesome. You got some cool stuff going on here. Oh, it's an owl? An owl wiping out? Awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, man. Doggo. Who's doing the dog? Nice one, DPO, putting the cat there next to my dog. Very cool stuff. I can't come in here trying to be realistic. I'm very asking for trouble here. I want to do some bomb pants. Legs are so weird. Shift my reference around. So it does that. Okay, maybe I can drop in some colors here. I like that red. It's fun. Same kind of red pants that I always wear. Let's go. Ah. So for I can at least, I can't tell you the specifics, all the specifics, but I can say that for August, be prepared for canvases that all tie into one another a little bit. I want something that's going to kind of have a broad monthly theme and a few other things within that. That's going to be quite fun for me anyway. And it's definitely one for the peeps who are into fantasy. So we might have to get Wens on here. If you want to do a more fantasy themed thing for a little while, I suppose Mermaid was close, hey? That was close. Just keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Wait. Finished that first glass of water pretty fast. Actually just lined up a few glasses. Shots of H2O. And this is going to be like orange, yellow, this. The snake wrapped around the skateboard is awesome. Nice one, Everest. Mind you, adding these skatepark spirits. What did you call them? Would these be the skatepark kami? Or no, what are the little forest spirits called again in Princess Mononoke? Those things, but for the skate park. They are quite creepy with that long nose sticking out of everything. Oh, you know what it makes me think of is the proboscis monkey. I think because I'm busy drawing a monkey here that it's I lost my color. There we go. Lost my color for a second. Let's get a bit of this under here. Oh, that's what the Kyushu is. A Kilroy is. Oh, now it's bugging me. What are the first spirits called in Princess Mononoke? Kodama. Originated in the forests and more mountainous regions of Japan, and are thought to have emerged from a tree god that was chronicled about during the early 700s. They're attached to the trees, kind of like the dryads of Greco-Roman mythology. Interesting. There we go. I think a lot of my time drawing is marked by moments of what is that? So okay, I'm gonna start by making this kind of red under here. Then it's got to be worn out of it. World War II meme. Interesting. There are World War II memes. That's new to me. Pretty niche. There's more. There'll be an invasion. An invasion. These arms actually kind of work. I don't suppose anyone here is using the latest iPad Pro by any chance. The 12.9 M2. Shot in the dark, but just curious. Because I have this static charge issue that causes my pen to like register weird points on the canvas, and lines bolt all over the place. Drives me mental. Drives me bloody mental. Ah. So I'm wondering if the latest iPad has the same issue or not. I don't think so. From what I've heard, it's more a 4th gen issue. Some fun stuff going on here. Nexus coming in and just destroying some of the background. Well, dystopia where last remaining humans are bunkered up somewhere. They can only come out at night because during the day, the animals are busy skating everywhere. It's like skateboard over you. Oh, that's fine. Shadow kill race. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm looking up this Kilroy thing. It's been making the sense now. maybe it should be. I like that. Well placed. Well placed. I actually wanted to do a more detailed sort of just headshot of an animal with a helmet on, but instead of done something different. Maybe I can finish this up quickly and still do that. There's always the second canvas. Oops. Oh wait, that's incorrect placement. Let's come back a little bit. Oh, okay. Jeez. These kids are something else outside. There's air outside. Let me scream. Madness. Madness, I say. So much madness. Bold colors there on that T-Rex. I dig it. I dig it. They're everywhere. We might have to rename what the theme was for the stream. Hashtag Kilroy was everywhere. You know what's wild about what's going on outside? I still have the noise cancelling on, and I can still hear this madness. Madness. Maybe it's got to do with the fact that I don't have the kind of tunes that I want. So let's crack. I'm gonna crack some of my own music. I hoped I'd be able to mute my tab. Yeah. Thanks, my dear. Okay. So I was just switching windows there so that I could put my music on a little louder, just louder. That should all be louder, make it louder. You can give him glasses, my dude. Give him some funky glasses. Hey, you're just drawing on my character. So you can drop the eyes in there real quick. Start adding all kinds of stuff. I mean, I don't mind. If you're worried about that. I invite it. Why don't you have some more koalas? Why not? Indeed, it is an animal skate park after all. What are you guys listening to at the moment? If not what's on the stream, you got something else going on in your eardrums? I've got some ambient techno back up. It's kind of cool. Just seeing some of the feedback from users about no more archiving of episodes. That's good. Okay. Could change something. I'm doing it a while. Get rid of my sketch notes. Don't tell me what you said. Where'd you go? Driving you mad. Let me pick up. Come on, Ron. Stop being ridiculous. Stop being ridiculous. Afraid of the eye. You're pretty good, man. Bad internet. You're afraid of bad internet. Out on a new layer, take advantage of the all on layers. Oh, can you not hear me so well? Hang on a minute. Maybe my playing my own music in the. Do I sound a little better now, or is it still a bit weird? And yeah, I did have a little bit of a dip in my connection, but yeah, let me reduce the strain on. There we go. Okay, cool. So between my laptop feeling like it's overheating and then like internet being weird, and the iPad doing this thing. Oh my! Every line I make. See, maybe I can get him glasses. Seeing as Manju didn't want to give him glasses, I'll have to do it myself. Or goggles. Creative solutions to not having to draw eyes. Put glasses on him. It's like I haven't drawn this one of these guys. It's like Diamante glasses. With that spacing. I kind of like this pink. Let's do something where it fades over. Okay. change those tunes. Let's see, what is this? What music is this? I don't remember. Play, music, play. How are we doing for time? Okay, we've been at it for about an hour. Don't you serve a responsibly. Go disconnected. So it begins. Georgia has been, Tbilisi, this network has been really bad of late. Play my tune, man. Play my tune. Why are you not playing my tune? No, that's the same thing I was listening to earlier, wasn't it? I'm so confused right now. So confused. So tomorrow in the classroom again, if anyone's wondering, we're going to be doing another mushroom study. So if you want to come paint along, it's going to be fun. Let's go. Why, internet? Why do you work and then not work when I have to stream? Always when I want to stream. Where's my mouse? Can't get my music to play. How about this one? Try this track. Let's try this. Might be too chilled, I don't know, for something that's skateboard themed. Or skating themed. Skateboard themed. Hey, Z Kirby, just joined in. Cool, welcome. Well, if you want to join on the canvas, the details are in the description, and you can come add your skate park animal. Oop, I've frozen this thing again. There we go. See, now what is that even? What is this? I did not make this. I did not make this shape. There you go. Strange behavior, strange behavior. Not the brush I was using either. Da, da, da. Yeah, you know, and even though we're only streaming for another, wow, these kids are wild. Streaming for what? Another 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 50 minutes. We can keep going after that. People can add more later. over the course of the week. No, okay, so that's that music. I don't want that. I've heard that already. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure things out. I'm trying to figure things out. Things don't want to. No, stop that. Ah! Is anyone else getting frequent waiting for server response little messages on the screen? Nope. Okay. Manju, are you trying to cause trouble here, man? Asking questions about a smudge tool. Very cool stuff there, DPO. That cat looks awesome. So, what? There we go. That took long enough. Thanks. I see. I got it. Yeah, I was asking. Oh, that's cool. I like this little bit. Trying to stir the pot there, asking about a smudge tool. It's a frequently asked for tool. All right, Double A, thanks for joining. Thanks for your contribution here. Hey, crackers! Oh, from Bomb Draws. I apologize. I missed that. No, so we there's no smudge tool on the cards just yet. So for now, it's low opacity, low density, back and forth, much color picking. To be honest, it's my preferred way, but I want this to be a little bit of a richer orange. We've had kind of other tool priorities. So, stop giving me this error message. Answer me, Pyro. Why? Why do I get this message? Cool, Z Kirby, seeing that you're new to this. Awesome. Great to have a newcomer here. We often have a lot of the usual suspects for the Clubhouse sessions, which is great. I love our usual suspects. But it's always nice to see a new face. And of course, seeing someone get to join Magma for the first time, drawing with other people. That is always a treat. So, actually, on that note, Z Kirby or Crackers, how did you find yourself here? Were you part of the Discord and saw the news? Did you see it? Does this just pop up on your stream feed, on your YouTube feed? How did it happen? Oh, cool. Well, we do this every Wednesday. Every Wednesday we have a new theme, and we do our best to fill up a canvas, talk nonsense, and yeah, just have a good time. Have a good time. So last week we did Naruto as our theme, which is awesome. It was awesome. Of course it was awesome. It's Naruto. Naruto. We did all things Spider-Man not too long ago. You can still go back, Manju, if you're still feeling that one. You can always go back and add a few things, a koala or a Kilroy to the first canvas. Never be the same. Yeah, early days, those were. Simple letters. Oops. Yeah, when we're still just trying to figure out the whole stream thing, see how it goes, gauge the interest, see what happens when we get lots of people on there. because we're still kind of like stress testing things. And so far, it's going all right. Like Poco's mentioned, we've had some issues with a bit of latency issues, server response issues. Nice, Poco. Well, I'm glad you felt pressured by my singling you out. I don't know why you felt nervous. I mean, but I totally understand. Like, I remember when any dog breed requests. What have we got? We've got a sort of corgi-looking thing. But this angry spiky fella. What's a fun, like a Saint Bernard or something. Or a Great Dane. Great Danes have like really nice face shapes. Although that's fun. Oh yeah, like you're an introverted person, yeah, for sure. When I think it was at one of the Lightbox events, Walter Tulp was painting his character design. And one of the campers was like, "Oh wow, Walter's here painting with everybody. He's being so like chilled and nice and just like chatting. I'm gonna draw too." And I got such, well, no, I suppose I wouldn't really call it stage fright, but I just hit a blank. Anything I drew, I was like, can't let Walter see that. So I felt super intimidated those things, especially because I draw so slow. But I'm glad you feel relaxed to participate now. And I'm sure at some point we'll have some guest people chatting as well. So it's not just me here, just me waffling on. Sure, a new voice in the stream would be appreciated. Professional, amateur, it doesn't matter. Getting back to just the fun. You just sit and watch cartoons, drawing together. It didn't matter what it looked like, really. It was just about having fun together. That's the vibe I hope we can have here. Even when there's people that are just annoyingly good drawing with us. Yeah, because we really do have some amazingly skilled people in our community. Hey? They've been joining us for the streams. People are showing up all the time. Doing really cool stuff. Maybe one day when Sol hosts a stream, I'll have to come up with a sneaky alternate persona to just come and draw on the canvas and not have to talk for a challenge to see how it goes. Because I know that slows me down. All the talking. Yeah, it's normal. It's normal. What was I trying to do here? I don't know what I was doing here. It looks weird. Damn. Okay, boy. So what sort of, just zoom back, so many. Ooh, oh no, that black and white cat's cool. I like it. Oh, no. I wonder if probably no one remembers this animated Felix, this cat Felix, black and white cat. This is when I was a youngling. Squished. Felix the cat, yes. Did you come before, Mickey? Could well have. That was my jam, man. That was my jam. Okay, I think I need to update a couple of the sketchy brushes because they start off really big. I tend to work on a larger canvas, but when we do the streams, they're a bit smaller. It's a bit of a misjudgment there. Mind you saying you only went back to the third one. That's when you joined. Okay. Nice, quackers. Was there something specific that triggered you coming back to drawing? Or is this it? This is that moment. Well, no time like the present. If ever you want to try sharpen your painting skills, we do a Magma classroom on Mondays and Thursdays. The Thursday one is more or less the same time as this, it'll be an hour earlier. And we pick a thing to study. And we spend an hour just trying to pretty much copy the reference. Although at the beginning of the stream you might have seen some folks like to, the Magma classroom is free. Yes, it is. I see that, mind you. Yeah, the classroom is free, of course. It's another stream format like this. We put news out on our Discord and create a stream here so you can hit that notify me button. Yeah. And it's another one of the spaces where you can test out some of the new features, like the new brushes, for example. But all are welcome, whether you're an absolute beginner, whether you're more experienced, just looking to paint something different for a change, build up your visual memory bank, visual library. That's the term I was looking for. So this week, painting some mushrooms, cool mushrooms. And you know, for the more experienced people, they can just go ahead and paint. For the more beginner folks, I talk you a little bit through the process for approaching it. And if you missed them, they are on our YouTube channel as well. So you can go all the way back to the first ones, which will focus more on the fundamentals, getting values right, a little bit of basic color theory, looking at shapes. And in each session, I reiterate those points. Hey, gotta check those values, gotta check those shapes, back and forth, because I know for me, I wasn't properly taught to see the value of value. I suppose it was one of the main things missing from my art education. And only much later did the penny drop and it started to make sense. And I started looking more at this core fundamentals. So I was like, even though I've studied this, I didn't feel like I was particularly good at any of this. Well, no, I did not know this. So 1 a.m., where does that put you? Probably in Southeast Asia somewhere? I was there not so long ago, so it sounds like it would be around about that time. Philippines, nice. Okay, I didn't go to the Philippines. Well, great that you could join us. Young folks are welcome too. Yeah, I got to a point with my painting where I was like, I'm terrible at this. I should be better. And I've got to go back to basics. So then I started to understand. Seeing values first. And it no, stray pixels. I also found like doing still lifes has become so valuable for me, which is why we do them quite a bit in the classroom sessions. I used to scoff ignorantly at still life painting, but it's actually so good. So good for practice. I don't scoff ignorantly. Ignorant and arrogantly. That's so nice. Now I can't get enough of them. Buns pixel. Found it, sorry now. No need to apologize for that. Stray pixels are part of the whole experience. Yes, there are layers. On the right, as Manju says, if you can't see the layers so well, which can happen if you're on a smaller device, like an iPad, for example, or something that has a smaller screen, what you can do is there's a little gear cog icon to the bottom right of your color wheel. And when you tap on that, there's the option to set to 2-column mode. And that'll put all the layers into 2 columns. It's a little easier to find yours. And then at the top of that panel, we have various buttons for various things. So you'll be able to add a layer there. I'm sure there's a few weird lines fanning out from my drawing as well. Oh, yeah, indeed there is. As I mentioned, how cute this little little pony horsey thing. This skateboarding T-Rex reminds me of something in a good way. I think it reminds me of the logo for an ice hockey team. It's ice hockey or football. But I don't know if it's the colors or something about it rings an ancient bell in my brain. Why is... not an eraser. Oh my... Oh, water. all the details for that classroom I was talking about earlier, I'll put those up before I go to bed tonight. I will create the event for tomorrow's classroom, so you can set your reminders. How and where will you put the timer? It could dangle inside this on the underside in here. Be a flying. Oh! A durian is a still life. I mean, why not? Why not? It's got a lot of texture. Oh, let's not open up this tab. Let's keep this one open. Let's open like this tab. This device. Yeah, let's get another quick look at that. Durian fruit. Whew. Getting those spikes in. That's gonna be fun. I'm keen. I'll hunt for a nice reference. Okay. You said it was your favorite fruit, I think, last time we spoke on the stream. Nice. What am I doing? I keep erasing instead of painting. Bomb Jaws, you're listening to the stream, hey? You can hear me. Just wondering if I need to type this. But we finish up in 15 minutes for the stream. But if people want to stick around longer, they most certainly can. And of course, people are encouraged to join in or add more outside of stream time other times in the week. Or add more. Yeah. Manju coming in to correct the time. Under pressure. Oh, under pressure. Yeah, let's push up the track. Aha. But that's cool. That's interesting to know. But our many forefathers have not exactly been known for their originality with naming things. Let's see if I have a track that is a little more. What is this track again? Ba, ba, ba. Oh, check that sabotage. Rambutans, here in Malay. My wife and I were talking the other day about possibly going back to Malaysia early next year. Possibly. We don't know what we're doing yet. We might do it. But the thought is a pleasing one. Yeah, just when someone accidentally fills the canvas with the color. It's a sabotage moment. We used to get quite a few of those back in the day. It doesn't happen as frequently now. It's maybe one in a session at one time it happens, but it's usually quick. Oh, it's music. It's music. Lively. Lively. Oh, I froze the stream again, didn't I? There we go. Whoops. You're obviously new here. I haven't done the underside of my shoes here on this character. So I didn't realize how close this camera is to my face. Good loud. Getting in touch with my schnoz there. The old schnozzo. It is a little intense. A little intense. Let's see what the next one. The next one's probably just as intense. Let's see. It was some music that my once upon a time co-host you got some of the music for when we did our Star Wars theme stream. Still from that. Haven't removed it. Oh, you did a great job though. That pony on the skateboard. Alright, this is Everest that did that, hey? Too much poker. Where are your guys? Oh, there we go. Wow, that one looks like it's moving super fast. These are very cool. Nice, adding some graffiti to the space there. I like it. 8 minutes remaining. Let's make this lighter. When in doubt, add a rim light. Weakest part in drawing in general? That is a good question. I'd like to know what people think as well. Oh, my headphones just freaked out. Understand the basics well enough. But anatomy is something I really need to start spending some time on. Colors and shading the colors. Interesting. Is it about picking the right colors, or is it about getting a smooth transition between them? All of the above? Line art is the best part of your drawings. Smooth transition. Yeah, the key to that is for me, the key to that is a lot of dropping my opacity and my if you've only got 2 months, don't worry, that's fine. Okay, so you got to practice that part still. But the key to it is a lower opacity or a lower density or flow. But opacity is fine. And then with a softer brush, if you're going for a very smooth thing, then go with a soft brush, like a sort of airbrushy thing. And then you move back and forth. You kind of color pick over the one and lightly go over the other. Make sure your pressure is assigned to your density or your opacity, depending on the program you're using. I think sometimes people also try to make things too smooth, so be careful of that. Me, duck, drawing cat. But now you've got to somehow bring the two together and have a character that is cat duck or duck cat, depending on the way you want to go. A cat with webbed feet. A duck with cat ears. Mutated animals. Oh yeah. I wonder, maybe it was in the what I was showing earlier. I'm going to flip over to that screen for a moment. In some of the stuff that we've been doing, or some of the stuff that was our community's been doing rather, there was meant to be an image here from the Magma Hood crew where they had turned inanimate objects into animals, which I thought was quite fun. So things like teacups and various other things. Turning them into animals. Not pretty. Yeah, I think it's a great theme, that. Yeah. Oh, did you also join that one? Cool. Yeah. That looked like fun. I really liked the results of that. That Hunter posted. I am going to have to bounce. Oh, this is time for me to have a very late dinner. It is now 10 p.m. in my neck of the woods. Not as late as it is for some of you. And time. Pencils down, everybody! No, of course not. Not in my clubhouse. Pencils are never down. So yeah, thanks everybody. This has been fun. I didn't quite get as far with my thing as I'd hoped, but it was fun. It was fun nonetheless. I just want to add a little piece of metal in there. So what happens at... hey, you did it! You did it! Oh, cool. Got a nice like chain on him as well. Cat. 2 p.m. where you are? Added your profile picture. Onto the metal. I see. Ah, cool. Okay, I zoomed in now. I can see it. Yeah. $2 a.m. Just want to add a little piece of metal. So what happens now at this time of the night, you know, my device has got a... I've set it to like nighttime mode where the colors all go orange. Yeah, so that's just happened. So everything looks quite different now for me. Alrighty, folks. Thank you very much. This was cool. Always great to see what you guys come up with for these themes. And what have I picked for next week? Perhaps I can say. I have to find it first. I had a list here somewhere. I had a list on a spreadsheet. I haven't put it out on a spreadsheet. Let's have a look. Which I thought I had titled. There we go. So we did Animal Skatepark. Someone suggested Reclaimed by Nature. And there's also Raised by Necromancy. Those are two themes I've been looking at for Among Us. Yeah, that's a theme. I mean, those were... I almost felt like we didn't need to do a theme for Among Us because there were so many I think Manju did a few Among Us characters in our streams. We were getting a few of them in each one. So, but I think down the lines, like a fun take on Among Us could be interesting. We could add a little spin to it. Make them do something, or fit them into another theme. You miss those days? We were so young then. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated on the Space Pirate one. That was cool. Space Pirate and Mermaid, I think we had a solid result for those. And Spider-Man. Oh, no one would see. I have to go back and check those. Cool. So tomorrow, classroom. The Weird Garden one is still. I have it on my list here. I'm trying to think of like how. I have a bit of an idea for integrating that with something else. So it is one we're going to get to. I promise to not keep you waiting too long on that. I don't want the ideas to only be mine. I feel like a little bit of a Clubhouse dictator with all the themes, me choosing them all. But yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, so like I was saying, tomorrow we have a classroom session, 10 a.m. Central Daylight Time. We'll be doing a 1-hour study of mushrooms. So if you're not doing anything, you feel like sharpening your skills a little bit, come hang out with us, paint a mushroom. It'll be good. Alrighty. Whoops, I have my canvas deselected. I shall now find my outro. And away we go. Cheers, everyone. I hope you have a good night's rest. For those of you in the later parts of the world, and a good day ahead of you to those in the other. Ciao.